Hello everybody, my name is Dang Khan and I'm from class 5Q4. Today I'm going to talk about the power of words. Once I was arguing with one of my friends. After a long time of arguing and bickering at each other, she lost her temper. She shouted at me, "I wish I was never your friend." And then I fell silent. After cooling down and explaining, our friendship continued to extend. But I never really quite forget how I nearly lost one of my friendship over a few simple words. It sounded silly, right? But if you were in the same situation like me, I believe you would have felt the same. You possess the power to bring someone from the slums of life and then unleash their true potential, or to destroy one's happiness by mere words. I have a little cousin who is 6. Every time he's come by, he sneaks into my room and tries to destroy my older brother's collection of figures and Legos. Once, he was just going at it, smashing and dropping everything he sees onto the floor. I came in and shouted at him, "Hey, don't you dare do that again in front of my eyes." And guess what? He did it again. And this time, he was just looking at me and mocking me. But this time, I sat down and said softly, "You know that now you are a big boy, and big boys don't do that." And from that point on, he never did it again because his pride wanted him to be the big boy. This is a real life experiment about the power of words. Two plants were placed in the same condition, same light, same water, same soil. But every day, one plant was spoken to with kind, encouraging word, while the other received negative, hurtful word. After some time, the plant that received the positive words grew stronger, healthier, while the other became weak and dull. Same condition, different words, different results. Although they are placed in the same condition, one plant was growing healthier day by day, and the other is dying. This is because one plant was filled with positivity and the other negativity. Even plants are affected by words. So I wonder, why should we be any different? Once I received bad marks on a homework assignment. When I came home, my parents scolded me pretty badly, shouting things like, "You are a mistake. Why can't you be like your friends?" I felt miserable afterwards. Imagine you are in a situation like me. What would you prefer being told? "You did very well. I'm proud of you. You are the best." Or, "Why can't you be better? I don't need such a failure in my house. Go away." The negative words are actually poisonous. It could change a wonderful day downhill. But if the negative words are poisonous, then the positive words are actually an antidote to the poisonous negative words. It could change a dreary, miserable day into a suddenly cheerful one. If the bad words are poisonous, then the positive words are actually medicines. Maybe my talk today was not as good as you expected, but after my presentation, what would you think you would do to me? Shout at me and said I was good enough, or compliment me and said that I did very well, but I can improve? Now, I'll let you decide what to say with me. Thank you.